Welcome back. We've been talking about this for well over a year. The war between Russia and Ukraine seems to have no end. But beyond land and battles is the true cost of war. The people, the lives we lose. The United Nations says more than 9,000 civilians have died just in Ukraine, and more than 16,000 have been hurt. And those numbers are probably vast undercounts. Those are people who were sleeping, going to work, or going to school, living their lives in their home country. And today we met one of them. A teenager who was playing soccer with his friends in Ukraine when rockets hit the field. His friend was hit and his friend was killed. And tonight, this young teenager is in Minnesota. Why? Here's Kent.
Jana, his name is Artem Svergan. Today is actually his 17th birthday. And despite everything he's been through, he wanted to make it clear that today he is celebrating not only that he's alive, but that he was selected to come to Minnesota and given a chance to walk again. It is impossible to appreciate the significance in each of these steps without stepping back in time, just 16 months.
This is me.
At the time, Artem Svergan
That's him in the orange.
had a future as bright as his jersey.
Before a war, I played professional football, soccer.
Everything changed during the first week of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, when he and a couple of friends went to practice.
They went into the locker rooms to change, and Russians, from a drone, they dropped a mine down to their location, and the mine hit right where his friend was.
Artem lost his friend, lost part of his leg, and lost all feeling from the waist down, while Russian forces were still closing in on his hometown of Mariupol.
There were times where people would get shot in the hospital.
Fortunately, in the months that followed, he was evacuated to Germany, where he then stumbled upon this Instagram reel, produced by the Protez Foundation.
I saw that you can apply, send an application in, and so he filled it out.
In May, Artem arrived to fanfare in Minnesota as one of the first Ukrainian civilians to join the dozens of soldiers the foundation has already helped get back on their feet.
We decided, like, okay, we're gonna give him a chance.
Not only did the foundation fit him for a new prosthetic, it also equipped him with a smart brace that supports his paralyzed leg and alerts him when to swing his hip into a step he wouldn't otherwise sense.
It's so awesome, it's working. We're still learning how to use it, but he's walking. You can see that smile. Each day he's more up and up.
How does it feel?
Hard, very hard. Every day I make progress.
How are you doing?
Good. I
I am very thankful to God that He didn't leave me in that moment, and that I was able to leave, and that He's here right now, and He's giving him a second chance at life. And I have people around me that support me, and I'm very happy that everything is happening right now.
Again, Artem wanted to emphasize to me that he feels fortunate to be in select company here, though the Protez Foundation has already flown in 90 Ukrainians to our state and fitted them with prosthetics. He is one of just 4 civilians. For perspective, they currently have nearly 900 Ukrainians on a waiting list, hoping to join him. Jana?
My goodness. Well, to bring in that many people for those prosthetics takes a lot of staff and obviously a lot of money. Artem's equipment alone costs tens of thousands of dollars, and they fitted more than 200 people already. So if you wanted to donate to the Protez Foundation's efforts, we want to make it easy for you to do that. There's a link with this story on KARE11.com.